Hey there, and welcome to the pop-up stream with your friendly neighborhood old bat. How y'all doing today? I'm doing fairly well. Thought I'd go ahead and do a little pre-gaming, and hope that I get a few people in here. But we're going to go ahead and get started anyhow. We're going to go ahead and go back with Sydney Winston, and go back to the Von Helton we were working on. And here we be.
Claim. Where's the picture? So this is my question for not only Von Helton, but for every flat earther out there. Every one of yes. Yes.
Whole concept, the entire concept of the spinning ball rocket is by some god, Greek god named Helios. Because it's called what? It's called the heliocentric model, is it not? Come on now. Don't shout me down when I'm preaching good.
Oh, shut up.
It's called the heliocentric model, right? And who the fuck is Helios? He's a Greek god. All right, so every time you see a globe in a TV show.
All right. Shut up.
Or anywhere.
Good. Let's find out who the fuck is Helios. Who is Helios? Who is Helios? Helios is the Titan god of the sun in ancient Greek mythology, often depicted as a handsome figure wearing a radiant crown and driving a 4-horse chariot across the sky daily. He is the son of Titans Hyperion and Theia, brother to Selene, the moon.
Holding a ball? Nice.
And Eos, dawn, and represents the personification of the sun. Okay? So, yeah, got nothing to do with the globe. Debunked. Let's go back.
What's it doing? It's acknowledging Helios, a Greek god. If you have a globe in your house, you have an idol to a Greek god named Helios. Yes, you do.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
Hey, Melly.
No, you don't. It's kind of ridiculous. You're kind of ridiculous, Von Helton. And let me get his link. He's got these Von Helton streams, and I'm very, very grateful that he does. You do your homework, Von Helton. Know at least what you're talking about, please.
Yeah. Yes, you do. You are acknowledging a Greek god named Helios. Yes, you are. Because it's named after him. It's named after him. Sorry, guys.
So who wants to come in here and help me disprove and debunk? And let's have a good laugh at Von Helton.
Hey, Digital Underground, how you doing?
Links at the top of the chat, folks.
Hey, Off Dixon.
Guys, but it is. That's a fact. That's not Von Helton's opinion. The spinning ball rocket and the entire fake-ass solar system.
Oh, shut up. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to Sydney Winston. He's the one that's been doing the Lord's work and getting these TikTok streams because they aren't saved. And I haven't been able to catch him live. Oh, brother.
Is named after Helios, a Greek god. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Hello, Wendy. How you doing? Well, when was the last time you slept in a bed? 7 months or so. Somewhere around 7 months. Haven't slept in a real bed in a long time. Haven't had a home-cooked meal in a long time either. And that's something.
Yep, and whose fault is that? You should have paid your fucking taxes and you wouldn't have had it to worry about, you dumb son of a bitch. You got that? You should have paid your fucking taxes. Your taxes weren't even that much. You could have begged for a few days and had the money.
Not for a lazy fuck like you, it's not.
Yeah, it's all light years away. Everything is light years away. I like that one too. Everything is light years
Everything
away.
is light years away, you stupid.
That's their excuse. That's their excuse to get out of everything. Is well, it's light years away, and that's why it appears so slow, or that's why it doesn't move at all. Is because it's light years away. Well, I'm trying. I'm trying to share my wisdom. It's just that, see, people have been so brainwashed.
Brainwashed? You're brain dead. Yeah, no doubt, man. Have you seen the freaks that work there? He'd fit right in. He would fit right in with those freaks. They hire anybody. You breathe, you got a job.
Into believing the lies that are out there, that when you tell them the truth, it's like, well, that can't be true, Bon. Bon, you can't be telling the truth. You got to be lying. No, you were the one that lied to. Like I said, Napoleon went down into them vaults to see for himself. And when he come out of them vaults, he told his men, everything we believe is a lie.
That's a
Art,
bullshit.
science, religion, politics, all of it is a lie. Everything is a lie. And then you got William Casey, the head of the CIA in 1981, get behind a podium and tell you the same damn thing, that everything you
Bullshit.
believe is a lie. Everything you believe is a lie.
Everything you believe is
Sorry, but it is.
bullshit.
I'm sorry, but it is.
I'm sorry, but
William
it is.
Casey, the head of CIA, is not going to get behind a podium and tell you everything's a lie if it ain't.
I'd like to see a few of them shot into the sun. Does that fucking count? Does that fucking count? Is that I'd like to see a few of them shot in the sun?
Should we fact check him? William Casey, right? What is... Well, let me just put the William Casey. So that's William Casey. Should we trust Wikipedia on this? William Casey from the CIA. Did William Casey... What did... Let me do it this way. Did William Casey say that everything we believe is a lie? All right, so the widely circulated quote attributed to former CIA Director William Casey, we'll know, okay, this is the quote. We'll know our disinformation program is
Blue.
complete when everything the American public believes is false, is unverified.
No, I haven't heard anything from Slapnuts or from Big Big. I haven't heard anything from either one. Hang on. Yeah. 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 We haven't heard anything from either one. And I don't care if they stay gone. If you really want to know the truth, I don't care. I got Von Helton. I got other irons in the fire. It don't matter.
And highly apocryphal. While often cited, no official records, transcripts, or,
No, I
or
haven't checked.
reliable witnesses confirm he said it, making its authentic.
I haven't checked it. I don't have that much ambition. I'm not that curious. I'm sure some nosy fucker's gonna check. And we tried saying your name 3 times last stream and you didn't appear. That didn't work. And we didn't try the summoning circle.
Authenticity contested. Again, Von
Hey,
Helton.
Maximum Slack.
Liar.
Not all.
Fucking liar.
He's just not. He's not. Sorry. Yes, I am free to do my own calculations and measurements. What I've seen is that lasers do not bend.
At Pacific NW
Not
Jess
much,
underscore
Maximum
N
Slack. How
underscore
you
Jazz
doing
donated
today?
$20 through
Yes,
Super
shut
Chat.
up.
I dreamt that I walked barefoot to you, then somebody threw me over his shoulders
it's
and
20
took me
bucks.
away, but I fought.
I'm not a dream reader. I don't know what to say about.
The man that's reviewing this secular opinion piece is Sidney Winston. He's a good guy. We like him. The fart knocker in the that he's reviewing, that's Von Helton. We don't like him. He's a child abusing piece of shit.
About that, but thank you very much for the $20. I do appreciate that.
Hey, Mr.
Dream about
Jax.
me anytime, folks.
Hit a target miles away with a laser.
Hey, if anybody wants to dream about me and send me $20 through Super Chat, I'd appreciate it. I'll dream about you back.
We're on a ball. No, because the laser would have went careening out into space, wouldn't it? Yeah. So we're obviously not on a ball. Now, we can argue till the cows come home what we're on. Now, some people believe it's an infinite flat plane. Some people believe that it's kind of like a floating city or some shit like that. You know. So it depends on who you talk to as to what we're actually on. And then you got these people that think we're on a turtle. It's like, wait a minute, what? Okay, but yeah, the space turtle, It's like, what?
Not a good guy.
Anyways,
okay.
But yeah, so you take that laser, you hit that target that's miles away, because the Navy did it, and they've got the test to prove it. Okay, so they hit the target miles away. We can't do that if you're on a ball.
Me either.
Because that laser is going to go straight right out into space if that's the case. Right? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely it is.
Hey, yeah.
And planes don't follow curve. In fact, I was just watching a video. What was it? Yesterday or day before? And it said that when they
watched it.
Take these gyroscopes.
I don't know, Missy Cats.
And check them. There's absolutely nothing in the plane to suggest that the computers or the pilots are having to constantly dip their plane forward to compensate for the curvature of the Earth. Because if we're on a ball, you're going to constantly have to dip your nose forward in order to compensate for the curvature that.
What are you fucking talking about? What are you fucking talking about? The curve would be so fucking slight, it would be negligible, you stupid ass. If that was the case, we'd always be walking uphill or downhill, you dumb son of a bitch. God, you're stupid.
That you're traveling over, correct? Yes. Well, guess what? There's absolutely no proof, none, zero, that pilots are doing that shit.
Oh, okay, Mr.
There's
X.
absolutely no proof that a computer is doing that shit. None, zero. Zero. When I fired the main gun of my tank, did I have to compensate for the curvature of the earth? Fuck no, I didn't. No, I did not. Sorry, I didn't. I saw the target, I led the target, I hit the target. Didn't have to do nothing about the curvature of the earth. That's bullshit. I never fired a tank gun. Okay, well, you can get out of here and win because you're an idiot.
See,
You don't know my life. I know what I did. You do not. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Okay? I don't like people lying about what I did and what I didn't do. Get the hell out. But yes, lasers do not.
Don't forget, there will be my April Fool's Day party at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. It'll be fun, loud, annoying, gross, all them adjectives you can think of. And everybody's welcome. I decided to not make it members only. Everybody's welcome. I'll be giving away memberships. I'll be giving away the 10 memberships for the month that I always get, plus 10 memberships out of my own pocket. So, it gives you kind of a little incentive to be there. Or to have at least showed up to one of my shows at some point in your life. So I'd really like to see you there. If you don't show up, I will be putting naked pictures of Von Helton in your inbox.
Bend. All right. If you fire a laser, it's going to go straight and it's going to hit that target. All right. And the U.S. Navy has done numerous laser tests to targets miles out to sea.
No, I wouldn't leave y'all hanging like that. No, the only way I'd miss a stream is if I fell asleep and I took my medication later so that I would be awake longer. And I'm going to drink a coffee. I'm going to drink coffee so that I'm awake. No, it's not going to be anything like that. I haven't pulled one April Fool's Day prank. Not one. I guess you could say that me saying it was going to be members only was kind of a prank. Kind of. It's open to everybody. Everybody can come. Let's all come, party, hang out, get a little messy, and say, I love you, man.
And hit those targets, no problem. They hit those targets, no problem, with them lasers. So are we on a ball? No, we can't be. Now, we can argue as to what we're on, but we ain't on no ball. No way. Can't be. Because that laser, instead of hitting that ship, is going to go careening out into space if we're on a ball. I don't understand how the masses just can't see. Because they've been lied to for so.
You know how he always says, Google it? Like, Google it, Google it, Google it. Okay, well, let's try something. Let's try this. Let's try it this way. Yeah, let me make it bigger. Well, even bigger. Hold on. Let's try it this way. Are we living on a flat earth? Google it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because no. First word is no. We do not live on a flat earth. Earth is a spherical planet, specifically an oblate spheroid, based on centuries of scientific evidence, astronomical observations, and direct images from space, such as those from satellites. The flat Earth theory is scientifically disproven. End of story. Conspiratorial and or religious belief. Ta-da! Okay, so anything he says about flat Earth is just debunked. So let's carry on.
Many fucking years, dude. We are on what's called a globe. No, we are not. That's a flat out lie. Are UFOs real? Oh, absolutely. And some of them are my friends.
Then where do the UFOs come from, you stupid ass? Where do they fucking come from? Where do UFOs coming from? Or where are they coming from? If you don't believe in space.
Some of these UFOs are my friends. So yeah,
Friends?
yeah, UFOs are real, dude.
Let me tell you something. UFOs are real. Listen, I want to tell you something. UFOs are real, and some of them are my friends. So yeah, UFOs are real. Okay?
In the dark of the desert sand, servants of Dali will consume you. Really? Oh, well, I send that shit right back to you then. How about that? That sound like a winner? We'll send that shit right back to you there, buddy. Okay? Trying to put a curse. Listen, I'm trying to put a curse on my happy ass. Isn't that awful? Isn't that awful that people do shit like that? Why do people do shit like that?
Is your ass the only part of you that's happy? Probably is. That thing can punish a toilet. As a matter of fact, that's the only thing you can fucking punish is a fucking toilet. Stupid ass motherfucker. God, you make me just irrationally angry sometimes. You do. You make me irrationally angry. I gotta clean this fucking pipe. I don't know what it is about you, Von Helton, but you sometimes make me irrationally angry. Not as angry as you make Blue, but you make me irrationally angry.
Goodbye. Have a nice life. The new generation is fucked if they don't understand
Okay.
reality. Yeah, absolutely.
I tell you what I'll do.
Absolutely. They need to understand reality.
He's got a whole bunch of people.
Yeah, well,
he's got a whole bunch of people with him that are just as thick. Beautiful.
Here's the thing. They call Antarctica Rockefeller Wall. Did you know that?
But I'm waiting for the trolls to get into that chat and overwhelm.
How many of you knew? How many of you knew that Antarctica is actually called Rockefeller Wall? Come on, show of hands. Anybody? Yeah. If you didn't look it up, you wouldn't have known that, now would you? Well, now, gee, Yvonne, why is Antarctica called Rockefeller Wall? Because it's a fucking wall, you moron. It's a wall. It's a wall. It's a border. It's an outline.
And why do we call you a dirty, stinky bastard? Because you're a dirty, stinky bastard, you fuck. Now we're gonna take a look at some Nick Corky Bravo. Let me share the tab. There you go, dum dum.
And then you want to call me immoral? Really?
Hang on. I want to do something first. I got something I got to do. Okay, I'm going to read off who all got them. The Hammer Podcast, M4114, GWGZ 8JH, Lotus Wildflower, Captain Spaulding, I, Sur- I Survived Scammy, Yucatan Sucker Man, Timo got one, Twisted Skeptic, and Karen's Crazy Corner all got one. And I went ahead and released those now, but I'll still be giving away 10 more tonight during the party. So enjoy the memberships. I will not be singing the damn song since I'm the one who gave them. I don't need to hear the damn song.
Let's look at the facts, Tom. Let's look at the facts. Um, I am simply more ethical than you could ever hope to be. That's just the reality of it.
Hey,
I'm
Chaparita.
more ethical. I have more virtue and character and honor than you ever will.
Hey, Boo.
While I'm here, why would I drink that fucking shit when I can afford wine out of a bottle? Here, I want to show you something, Tom Davis. This is the good shit right here. Coppola fucking wine.
How do you know?
That's what I drink. I drink that on a regular basis. Hey guys, how are you doing? So I came to basically pay my respects to Eleanor, and I see that her stone's gone. And you're picking on me because you think that I'm weak.
You are
You
weak.
do. You see someone innocent and loving and trusting and virtuous, and you hate me because I'm virtuous. So you feel the need to harass and bully and partake in all that kind of chicanery. So, in closing, Tom Davis, if you actually want to meet me face to face and we can settle it like men, feel free. Please, feel free. Because I'll mop up the floor with him too. Hell, I'll take both of you on with one hand tied behind my back. Just to make it fair to you two idiots.
Corky, you can't even fight me. I got a bad back. I got a bad back. You can't fight me. I'd win. It's not because I'm particularly tough, it's because you're a pussy.
Make your move, motherfucker. Make your move.
By his foot, no less. It's easy to get out of that. All you got to do is twist around and roll over. And you can get out of that hold and possibly pull the other person over if they try to hang on. Because they can't hang on if you twist or if you try to roll over. He wasn't even trying anything. He wasn't trying to sit up and beat on his knuckles or trying to anything. He just laid there like a slug, screaming. Hey, Tubian. Hey, all my mirrors. Yeah, but we're the criminals. We are the criminals, though. Okay, back to the vidya.
It's the edge of the earth. But they don't want you to know that. They want you to believe.
Shit, Vaughn! You let out the secret. Now we all know.
All right.
That Antarctica is the edge of the earth, which they didn't want us to know, Von Helton, and you went and you can't be trusted with any state or government secrets. No wonder they kicked you out of the military, and then they kicked you out of the government because you got a blubber, you got flappy lips.
You're on a spinning ball out in the middle of nowhere, and you're careening through space at billions and billions and billions, as Carl Sagan used to say, miles an hour, which is bullshit.
Shut up. Stupid. All right, we're going to look at something else. Nick Bravo is mad at Blue. Oh, this ought to be a hot one.
Recently, Darren decided to tell me in my comments that I was responsible for all the rage Blue feels.
You are.
And all of his problems in life, and etc., because I called him a name. Never mind the fact that Blue's problems with me started way before that, and Blue has a history of raging at people online, either through text or even verbally in live streams. When he's allowed into a live stream, which is on a rare occasion, because he talks like a drunken sailor who needs to say the F word every other word. So, and I was thinking about, I was working on my book earlier, and I was reading in this one, some of the source material that I'm going to use for my book. And oddly enough, I flipped open to, I was reading a paragraph earlier, and I saw this, and so I'm just going to read this to you. A legitimate cause rarely generates the kind of hatred that sacrifices the innocent. Hatred works in the opposite direction. The cause does not generate the rage. The rage demands locating a cause, resentment at one's lot in life, remembering that there not need be actual deprivation, but psychological feelings of deprivation, for example, generates a powerful rage that seeks a justifiable outlet.
That's you to a T, Corky. You are projecting bigger than shit. I would shut up now. Quit while you're behind. Just shut it. Shut it down. Shut it. Shut it off. Quit now. Before you really make yourself look stupid.
Now, I know one of the things that, I know they'll be like, well, you're not innocent. You stole a house. You're a felon. Was it Blue's house that I stole? And see, I remember one, I can't think of the name of the channel, but it was some Canadian woman who basically, I remember she made a video where she was just raging and screaming that I had supposedly stolen a house. Now, never mind that I've repeatedly explained the situation where I was the victim of a con man by the name of Tim Maris, who used me as a patsy, yes, to commit real estate fraud. Yes, did I break the law?
Let me ask y'all something. Does a patsy usually get 50% of the take? No, patsies are usually don't get shit. They get very little, if not anything. You're not a patsy, you're a partner. You just took all the risk. And what really boggles my mind is why you didn't take the lion's share of the money. It's like I explained a million fucking times, you dunce. If I'm going to put my name out there, I'm getting 70%. Now this 50% crap. And then you're never going to see me again. But then again, I'd never get myself into that situation. I'd tell him he was nuts, what he was doing is illegal, and I would have no part of it.
Yes, of course. Did I steal a house? No, because I thought that I was undertaking a legitimate real estate deal.
Bullshit!
Because I was listening to a criminal who I did not know was a criminal. So yes, in this regard, I was an innocent victim. I still am an innocent victim of Tim Maris. Now, does Blue or anybody else want to talk about Tim Maris? No, they never do. It's been over 10 years since they decided, since the incident happened where I was basically turned into a felon by the illegitimate court of California. But the fact that Blue doesn't want to fucking take responsibility for his own miserable existence, and instead sits there and goes, oh, Nick is a felon, Nick did something wrong, I'm just going to keep piling on to Nick because he's an easy scapegoat, he's an easy outlet for my rage because, number one, he doesn't have any power, he doesn't have any, subscribers really to speak of, and since he already has all these haters who hate him and claim that he's responsible for their miserable existence. Here's the thing, Darren. I'm not responsible for Blue's choices in life. Blue is responsible for Blue's choices in life. Blue is responsible for Blue's behavior. Blue is
projection, 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 projection. More projection, more projection, more projection. Yep, that's you. All over. You're a powerless little twerp that just hates anybody that's done something with their lives. And you hate women in particular. And Blue's got an axe to grind because you called him a pedophile. Yeah, I'd be pissed too.
Was responsible for his deep-seated emotional dysfunctional
Hey, Wandering, how you
garbage
doing?
that causes him to decide to harass people and attack people online. So no, I'm not going to take responsibility for his nonsense. And here's another thing. You know, Baloo started on my ass long before I even called him or suggested that he was a pedo. The thing of it is like, you poke someone, you attack someone repeatedly for no reason, at some point they're going to fight back. I'm not going to sit there and apologize for calling him a name when he, for years, literally for years, goes onto other people's channels, not only mine, but other people's, and will rant and rage and scream and be vicious and demand other people take responsibility and accountability when he himself has no accountability,
For
refuses to
what?
take any responsibility for his
For
behavior
what?
in any way, shape, or form.
For what?
So no,
For
I'm not
what?
his. I'm not his dumpster. I'm not his rage dumpster.
You may not be his rage dumpster, but he's got every right to be pissed off at you and to hate you. I don't fucking blame him. I really don't. As I recall, you had some really nasty things to say about yours truly. I mean, I personally don't care. I know you're full of shit. You can fuck off anytime, man. And that new real estate shit that you're doing, boring.
I'm not the dumpster that he gets to walk over to when he's feeling a moment of irritation and gets to vomit his garbage into. No, he doesn't get to do that. If it was a legitimate grievance, which it's not, mind you, it never has been, but if it was a legitimate grievance, I'd have no problem apologizing.
Hey, Jesse
The
Loki,
problem
how you
is,
doing?
he's not going to change his behavior. I could apologize all day long. I could do everything I could to make Blue happy, to
Oh,
make
you
him
have?
a
I'm
happy
sorry.
person. It's not going to change his behavior. He's not going to change. He's going to keep treating me like absolute garbage. I could literally send him $1,000, right, and just say, this
Okay.
is
All right,
for
right,
you.
right, right.
I hope you have fun with it. And he'd still, in the legitimate grievance, I'd have no problem apologizing. The problem is, he's not going to change his behavior. I could apologize all day long. I could do everything I could to make Blue happy, to make him a happy person. It's not going to change his behavior. He's not going to change. He's going to keep treating me like absolute garbage. I could literally send him $1,000, right, and just say, this is for you. I hope you have fun with it. And he'd still, in the comments, be, you're a worthless, miserable Sharon. He's not going to change his behavior. He's not going to change. No amount of giving, of forgiving, of kindness, of whatever, is going to change his behavior. And therefore, I'm under literally no obligation to change mine. I'm under no obligation to remove my boundaries in regards to him. And when I tell him, no, you're not allowed to call me retarded, you're not allowed to call me a criminal, you're not allowed to call me all kinds of names, I'm going to stick with those boundaries. Because I've seen his behavior on other people's channels, and everybody, for some reason, just seems to go, oh, that's just Blue. It's just Blue.
Yeah, it's just Blue.
It has an anger problem. It's perfectly okay. No, it's not
Okay, Turbo Ninja.
And the fact that I stood up to him is probably another reason why he's in such a rageful mood, because, I'm one of those people who actually stood up to him, and I'll continue to stand up to him. I'm not going to tolerate his nonsense, and I'm not responsible for his rage. He needs to go to a therapist. He really does. Blue needs to see a fucking therapist and get his shit sorted out, because you know what? I'm not his therapist. I don't want to be his therapist. I'm not his friend. I don't want to be his friend. If anything, if he snaps at me, I'm going to snap right back, and I have every right to do so in reality.
Okay. Yeah. Who hasn't told Nick Bravo where to go and how far to stick it? I've told him where to go and how far to stick it so many times.
No.
Like I said, they
Carl Sagan's never said billions and billions and billions of miles an hour. He said the cosmos says billions and billions and billions and billions of stars.
had me when they said that the Earth rotated on its axis. They had me when they said that the Earth rotated around the sun. But then when they start saying that the entire damn solar system is careening through space at billions of miles an hour, it's like, yeah, no, fuck that shit. You lost me. You lost me when you said the whole damn solar system just packed its fucking bags and said, I'm out of here, motherfucker, and just took its shit and ran. No, no, fucking no. Because the galaxy would break up if that was true. If it was true that the solar systems within the galaxy are careening through space at billions of miles an hour under their own steam, the galaxy would literally lose its cohesion. It would not be able to stay together. It's where H.P. Lovecraft wrote in the Mountains of Madness. Well, yeah, you know. Did we go to the moon? I seriously doubt it.
Say that to an astronaut. I dare you. I double dog dare you. Oh my God. Say that to any astronaut. I don't care what his age is. See what fucking happens. They will maul you like a rabid Wolverine. Oh my God. You will. Oh, I dare you. Do it. Do it, Von Helton. Do it. They will mess you up.
How are we going to get past the Van Allen belts? How are we going to get past the Van Allen belts, guys? Come on.
All right. Hey,
The Van Allen belts.
Woo, woo, woo. How are we going to get past those Van Allen belts?
Hey,
Seriously,
PT
people.
Ham.
How are we going to get past those Van
Say that to a science
Allen
teacher.
belts? Let me just see.
Yeah. Why don't you walk up to any science teacher and say that? See how far you get.
Right. Here we go. Getting past the Van Allen belts involves traversing them quickly, typically in under an hour, to minimize radiation exposure, as demonstrated by the Apollo
Exactly,
missions
Donna
and
Cat.
current spacecraft designs. Shielding with aluminum, optimized flight paths, and exploiting the lower density areas of the belts also help create crew and electronics help protect crew and electronics from high energy particles. So now, methods for passing through the Van Allen belts. You consider the speed and trajectory, the optimal routing, the shielding, Okay, so here we go. Key facts about the belts. Location. The belts consist of two donut-shaped zones of trapped radiation, with the inner belt typically located 600 to 12,000 kilometers above Earth's surface. Composition. They contain high-energy alpha particles, beta particles, and protons. Hazard level.
Exactly.
While dangerous over long periods, rapid traversal.
You know what? You can't have it both ways, Von Helton. You can't use science whenever it suits you. So go be stupid somewhere else. Please and thank you. Fuckface.
Results in only low radiation exposure. Note, the primary goal for future missions, such as Artemis, is to limit time spent in this region rather than attempting to stay in it. So the Van Allen belt is just a radiation belt which takes under an hour
You're a
to
genius,
get through.
Wandering.
What the fuck is Von Helton actually talking about? No, I know. No one knows.
Belts are deadly. The Van Allen belts, dude. I actually looked this up because somebody was arguing with me. So I actually looked the shit up.
Yeah.
Does the Van Allen belts turn a human being into a pile of goo? Yes.
Oh,
yes, they do.
Oh! I can't pass that on. Pass that up. How did he say it? Does the Van Allen belt turn a
Safarita.
human being
You have a
into
good one.
a pile of goo? Question mark. Oh, here you go. No. The Van Allen belts would not turn a human being into a pile of
Let's
goo.
see what she said.
While the radiation is intense and is.
She said, "Love you, bats in chat." Aw, thank you. I appreciate you being a member, and I appreciate you being, supporting the channel and supporting me. Appreciate your generosity. You are awesome sauce. Thanks for being there. I appreciate you.
Significant hazard for long-term exposure. With proper planning and shielding, it is a manageable risk. The idea that the radiation would instantly be lethal is a common misconception, often found in moon landing conspiracy theories, that is not supported by scientific evidence. Von Helton, I love this winning. I love this being right all the time. I feel like Donald Trump.
Yes, they do.
Von Helton, you need to do your homework if you're going to spout stuff. Now, I'd completely forgotten about the Van Allen belt. But I knew that if they had gone to the moon, that they found a way to get through it. And they probably found a way to shield the electronics and shield the human beings inside the craft. You are such a stupid turd. Talk about brainwashed. Your brain dead. If there was a zombie apocalypse, trust me, you'd survive. You got nothing for them to feast upon.
J Money. Oh, yeah, we can't have that on my show. Get the fuck out of here, dude. We can't have shit like that on my show. Go away. Go the fuck away. Go the fuck away. Go the fuck away. No, we did not go to the moon. You can't get past the Van Allen belts. Would the Van Allen belts turn a human being into a pile of goo? I looked it up, and the answer is yes. The Van Allen belts are deadly radiation belts that completely surround the Earth.
Okay.
John, thank you.
You are not getting through them, motherfuckers. In fact,
let's look at
there's
it.
a video.
Let's look at it. Okay. The Van Allen belt is a zone of energetic charged particles, most of which originate from the solar wind, that are captured and held around a planet by the planet's magnetosphere. Earth has two such belts, and sometimes others may temporarily be created. The belts are named after James Van Allen, who published an article describing the belts in 1958, and so on and so forth. You can read the rest yourself and see all the charts and whatnot. Um, Blue shared the link. We'll go ahead and get back to what we were doing.
On YouTube right now, we're in.
Yeah, right. So I just got a double compliment from Sean. Thank you, Sean.
NASA scientist is saying
Hey,
we might
impress me.
now have the ability to go through the Van Allen belts. Just now, as in this year. We might now finally have the ability to go through the Van Allen belts. Okay, well, wait a minute. If we just now have the technology to go through the Van Allen belts, how the hell did we go through the Van Allen belts back in 1960?
We had the technology to get through the Van Allen belts, you dumb son of a bitch. We've always had the technology. It's simple. Did you not read? If you don't dilly-dally and get out of there, and if you shield everything, you're fine. You dumb son of a motherless goat.
Oh, because we didn't. We couldn't have. All three of them astronauts would have been dead. They'd have been dead as a mackerel. They'd have been reduced to a pile of goo. They would have been reduced to a pile of goo.
Goo.
We cannot pass through the Van Allen belts, bro. Google it. You cannot.
Oh, shut up. I deserve fresh coffee, and I'm going to get some. You listen to this garbage.
You cannot pass through the Van Allen belts. Man, Bon, I'll send you a donation if you allow me on the show. Well, who are you? I don't even know who the hell you are. Tell me who you are first. Money, it's a crime. Grab that cash with both hands and make a stash.
Hey, Shiloh. You know what?
Money, it's a hit. Don't give me.
I would actually probably go into complete. I'd probably have an aneurysm if Vaughn actually knew what he was talking about, ever, on anything major. If he ever knew what he was talking about. This sumbitch never knows what he's talking about. He doesn't read. He just skims whatever article and just picks out buzzwords.
That good bullshit. Establish new religions. We got to establish new science, new art, new everything. Politics.
Yeah. Is it too late to sterilize this guy to make sure he doesn't knock anybody else up? Or do you think he'll just never get laid again?
Everything you've been told is an absolute fucking lie. And the sooner you get that up here, the better. Like I said, William Casey, head of the CIA, 1981. Everything the American public believes is a lie.
You're a liar.
Okay? That's a fact.
That's not a fact. You're a liar.
It's an absolute fact. So what do we do then? Okay, well, we throw everything out and we start fresh. Hence, freedom religion. Because freedom religion is not like the other religions. and it will never be like other religions. Because freedom religion doesn't beat you over the head and tell you what an evil person you are, and that you're an evil sinner, and that you're going to burn in Hades for all eternity. No, freedom religion doesn't say that, does it? No, freedom religion says that you are unique, you are loved, you are special, you are
Yeah, and you're a religion of one.
created by the gods and goddesses to be a unique person and a loving person, and that you are fucking awesome. That's what freedom religion says. Now, isn't that a lot better than being told that you're a piece of shit, you're an evil sinner, and that you're going to burn in hell for all eternity? Isn't that a much better plan? Isn't that a much better alternative? I think so.
What's 4 times 10, Corky? What's 4 times 10?
I think so. But that's just me now. Okay, that's just me. But I believe that freedom religion is the superior religion, not only in deeds but also in function. Absolute function. Just the absolute function of it is just better. But yeah, you cannot go by the shit that's on the internet. Like I said, the internet says that Jefferson beat the shit out of a slave. Did he? No. When you go to a real library, you find out that never happened. Okay, so you going to believe that Jefferson beat a slave? Because it's
Yeah,
not true.
yeah, I
You going to
believe it.
believe that Ben Franklin's a member of the Hellfire Club?
Yeah,
Because it's not true. You going to believe that George Washington had slaves? Because it's not
sure
true.
enough.
You're going to believe that Jefferson had slaves?
Sure
Because it's
enough.
not true. They had indentured servants.
Okay. Von Helton will educate you for the next 5 or 10 minutes, 5 minutes, because I have to take my dog outside because nature is calling, and I don't wait for things like that. So I'll be right back. And yeah.
Servants. There's a big difference between an indentured servant and a slave. An indentured servant, once he serves his time, he's free to go. Or if the people that he's under charge to dies, then he's free to go as well. Now, a slave, by contrast, is never set free. Slaves either get sold or they get passed down to relatives or something, but they're never set free. Okay, so that's the key difference between a slave and a hello. Who are you? Molly B or Molly Bree. Hi, Molly. How you doing? So yes, they did not have slaves. They had indentured servants. Okay, the slave owners in the United States were what class? Free black folk. Free black folk.
I want to drive a railroad spike through the middle of your forehead.
Get it up here. Get it up here. Slave owners and America were free black folk, not whites. Not whites. Which, by the way, totally destroys the whole white guilt and white supremacy and all that good shit. All right. Evelina, send me a message. Well, thank you, Evelina. I'll look at it here in a minute. Yeah, tap me on the forehead if you love me. Come on, tap me on the forehead if you love me, y'all.
Hey, petty neighbor, how you
Science
doing?
is meant to be debated. Science, he blinded me with science.
No, you don't want him
And
to
it's true.
die.
They actually did. They blinded you with science.
No.
Pseudoscience, one would say.
Shut up. I wish this son of a bitch a long life. I want him to have a long life. I want him to live a long time. Yep. Anybody that knows me knows why. Death is too easy. Death is far too easy. Gets him out of it. Let him hang on for a while. Then we'll see.
But here's the thing, okay? Science, true science, real science, is something that you can go into a lab and you can do a thing. And when you do that thing, you get a particular result. And then if you go back into the lab again and do that thing, you're going to get the same result that you got the last time. It is repeatable. So science is when something is repeatable, right? Yeah. I'm doing great, Evelina. How you doing? How you doing? I'm doing all right, man.
Aw, I'm sorry to hear that, petty neighbor.
So if you can take a thing and you put it in a lab and it ends up not getting the result it's supposed to be getting, what is that? Well, that's pseudoscience, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Will I ever have emo on? Emo who? You mean Emo Hollingwolf? I don't even know if Emo Hollingwolf's even here. Is he even here? I don't know. I don't know who's here and who ain't. Not my day to watch him. Not my day to watch him. Is water wet? Well, you got to ask, is the sun hot? If the sun is hot, why are all these UFOs flying in and out of it like it ain't nothing? Why is that? Ah, good question, huh? But is water wet? Is the sun hot? If the sun is hot, why are all these UFOs able to fly in and out of it like it ain't shit? Why? Why is that? I mean, shouldn't the sun be billions and billions of degrees hot? And yet these UFOs are flying right through the sun bitch like it ain't shit. In fact, some people claim that they're using the sun as a mini portal to another realm. But yeah, believe it or not, Google it. Hey, is the sun being used as a portal to another realm? They'll say, yep, in somebody's ideas. And so, yeah. And our election is not an election, it's a selection. That's correct. Because America is what, class? Is America a nation? Come on now. Is America a nation? No, America is a corporation.
That's the dumbest shit ever. That is the dumbest shit ever. And that UFO shit, that's also dumb. Corporation.
Your vote means nothing. Absolutely nothing. Don't mean shit. Doesn't mean shit, man. Sorry. Doesn't mean a damn thing. America is a corporation. America became a corporation in 1913. Yes, it did. America has not existed since 1913. Not the real
Where
America.
You want to
anyway.
transfer to?
We got a fake America, a pseudo America, but we don't have the real America. The real America hasn't existed since 1913. Folks, did you know that in 1913 you didn't have no federal tax? Did you know in 1913 that we had roads, we had bridges, we had churches, we had all that shit without no federal tax?
Tax dollars don't build churches, you dumb son of a bitch. What about that separation of church and state thing, you dumb bastard?
But after 1913, we do have a federal tax. Why is that? Think, people. Why is that? How do you have roads, bridges, churches, schools? How do you have all this shit and no federal tax, but then in 1913, suddenly you got a federal tax? How did that happen? Oh, it happened because a bunch of evil bankers from Europe came over here and took over the United States. Google the Jekyll Island, folks. Google Jekyll Island. If space does not exist, where is the sun located? It's located in the upper stratosphere. That's where it's located. If we're going by the model that we have right now, which admittedly may not be perfect, but hey, We got to learn all over again, right? We've just been told that everything we believe is a fucking lie. So now we've got to start over again.
Was he saying anything important? Because I sure as fuck wasn't paying attention. Well, I'm going to cut it off here because I want to do some preparations for the party tonight. All are welcome. You don't have to be a member to be a part of the party, the farty party. Um, it's going to be at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's going to be a bad after dark. Um, be there or else. And I want to thank everybody that came and saw me. You guys rock. I don't care if you were here for 10 minutes, 10 seconds, or the whole thing. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. You know why? Well, do you? It's because nobody else will. Now, y'all take care. And I'll see you tonight at 8. Or I'll put naked pictures of Von Helton in your damn inbox. Bye. Peace.